Alright,
That's fine.
starting this up.
Starting up,
I don't know
alright.
where the fuck he is.
Family show.
Yeah, but whose family, you know?
That's
It's not up to us. Is that gonna be the new thing tonight? It's not up to us.
No, that's what's his name this week?
It's not up to us.
Hold on, I mean, closed caption.
Closed captioning provided by.
Oh, his name is closed caption? Alright, I like closed caption.
Oh wait, is this his name?
Yeah, his name is closed caption.
Alright.
Alright. We have no topics.
I'm gonna text you.
I don't know what I want to talk about. There's nothing to really talk about. I could be like, yo, pick up Conan Chop Chop, and that'd be basically it. I haven't played it that much.
And it's not up to us.
I was gonna marry late.
There's gotta be something going on we can talk about, right?
Geopolitics.
No.
Religion.
If you want to talk about religion, we can talk about religion.
No.
Welcome to the podcast. Is there a God? I'm taking a little detour today.
Oh, God.
You streaming yet?
Nope.
Oh, I already started like 4 minutes ago.
Oh. Okay.
I texted you, Mayor.
Alright, well, let's go for it then. Episode 82.
There he is.
Alright, and here we are again. Back at it again, on the grind again.
Back at it again, on the grind again.
On the grind again.
I'm on a mine cart.
It's grinding on the rails.
I mean, listen, it's grinding as hard as the grinder rap grinds myself and Adam every week.
What?
Every Friday. Every night at the club.
Meet me in the club.
Gotta be honest, I don't think we've ever stepped foot in a club together.
No, I don't think we'd ever step foot in a club together. I mean, I'm not really a club type of person. I don't think you're a club type of person either.
Yeah, well, also, we don't hang out often physically in the same room.
No, we hang out tons on PlayStation. We just don't hang out physically.
Yeah. McDonald's, we can call McDonald's Play Place. That could be the club. We hung out there.
Oh, that's the Mick Club.
You know, who calls it the club? You know, it's not for us to know.
It's not up to us.
It's not up to us. It's not for us to know. You know?
No, not at all. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Well,
it's all about us. It's all about anyway.
Yeah, no, it's all about us. It's not up to us, but it's all about us.
That's right.
Here we are again. Episode 82.
It's all down to them.
Crafting a chat.
I don't like that.
Oh, you don't like it? All right.
No.
Welcome, captive audience. Welcome. It's been a lovely time.
Captive.
Yeah,
that
captive. Here comes Jasinoto. Probably with food. Yeah, he's got food in his mouth. Yeah, like normal.
No, I don't have food yet.
Oh, are you gonna get food?
Yeah.
He did say yet, so that's, you know.
Coming soon.
Coming soon.
Coming soon to a table near you. Jasinoto's food.
Coming soon to his next sentence.
It's been a while since you've been sitting here, you know. It's been a while. It's been
Some
a long
would
while.
say 7 days.
That's a long time. You ever think about that?
Hey, some people only get 7 days to live, you know.
Wow.
That's
Thank
not
you.
up to us.
Thank you. Well, no. Well, I mean, technically, if you spread the tape.
What?
Tape?
Yeah, like you send the videotape to get 7 days.
Oh.
I see.
Good.
I see.
We're not whores here, you know. We're not whore fans.
Oh, okay, all right.
Whore fans.
Yeah, whore films.
Whore.
He
Yeah,
made a
horror.
Sudoku reference. That's what he did. He made a Sudoku reference.
Sudoku?
Sudoku?
No, Sudoku. Sudoku.
I don't know what that is.
Sudoku's the ring girl from the ring. Sudoku.
No, I've never.
Sadoko.
That's Ringu. And her name's Samara.
Well, the English version, her name's Samara. The Japanese version, her name was Sadako.
Have you seen that film?
I think I've seen bits and pieces of it through like YouTube. Nothing else.
Interesting. Very interesting that you've corrected me on the pronunciation.
But that's what her name was.
Samara.
It's not no. Her English name was Samara. Her Japanese name is Sadako. That's what the urban legend.
Sadako's not scary. Samara is.
You know what else is scary? Hikoi!
Hikoi!
Thank you.
Oh God. You know,
I wonder how that game's gonna do.
Well, I mean, we all gave Metacritic scores, so hopefully it's close to whatever we gave it. We all don't fail and live the rest of our lives in misery because we got a Kylo.
Anybody watch Magia Record Puella Madoka Magica Side Story?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Grow up.
I think she's having a stroke.
Anybody watch that show?
No.
Magia Record Puella Madoka Magicota, whatever. The girl who played Sadako Yamamura. She has 4 credits to her name. Ringu 1, Ring 2. Not even Ringu 2, that's weird. Inugami, and then 2 episodes of a show in 2020 called that Magia Record, Puella Magia, Madoka, Magica Side Story. I don't know.
I still think he's having epilepsy. I think that's what's going on.
I don't think you know what epilepsy is. Other than a crisp drink that is a rival to Coca-Cola.
What?
It's a crisp drink that's a rival to Coca-Cola.
Yeah, he's having a stroke.
Epilepsy.
He's having a
He's learning his speech now.
Epilepsy. It's my favorite drink. Epilepsy Zero. You know, everyone's
Epilepsy.
Epilepsy, please.
Is this what you call diarrhea?
He's being dyslexic.
I'm sorry?
Is that... Are you trying to spell dyslexia? Or is that what you're trying to spell?
Not with the but okay.
Okay, I mean... I usually spell, other words with O's and I's and L's and E's, but... I guess if you want to spell dyslexia that way.
This show has not kept on track.
L and E?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
You spelled linoleum?
Letters backwards, but yeah, you got it.
Milk of magnesia, is that what they call it? Milk
It doesn't have an O.
Your M is backwards. You pronounced that backwards. Your M was facing the wrong way in my visual mind. That's your fault.
What?
So... That's not up to us. That's not up to us.
Interesting.
What's happening?
How come I said a joke and Genesis has said it like 6 more times? Like he came up with it. Like, what's up with that? Why did you do that?
I don't. Do I steal your
You're
joke
using it too much and it's not funny anymore.
Okay, I won't use that anymore then.
Yeah, you don't use it to your own accord. It's not up to us, alright? See?
Yeah.
Don't use it to your own Honda.
Hey. This is a Toyota family show.
Sponsored by Ford. You guys see the new Charger?
If we're sponsored by Ford, I have to make a disclaimer that I own Ford stock. So
I don't buy crude oil. I only buy electricity.
Do you buy Joyful Oil?
Ford has their stocks have climbed significantly in the last 6 months due to their prioritization of electric cars. So it's working out. I mean, you'd still need a lot of oil to create the plastics that are in batteries and stuff, but you know what I mean. It's working out for us. Anyways,
is that how
buy Ford.
Renewable energy works?
Yeah. What?
Is that fission?
Yeah. Yep. That's fission.
Ah,
Ken, what'd you play?
Huh?
What'd you play?
What did I play? Oh boy.
Played the tuba, and then he played the horn.
You wish I played the tuba.
I
I
would love to
played
Is that a
more
wish?
Vampire Survivors. I played Quake and got the platinum on last week's edition of Crafting a Chat.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
And I played Conan Chop Chop for all of like 20 minutes, 30
Yeah.
minutes.
You did, yeah.
Don't worry, it's not a bad game. I thoroughly enjoy it. I'm just waiting for other people to play with. And then I swear it was another game I played. I can't think of it right
Horizon.
now. Oh, Horizon. Yep.
Always the forgettable title, right? That's the one that we always forget about.
No, Forbidden. That's how you pronounce that word.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I played.
Forbidden. Okay. I see how you pronounce that. That makes more sense. Forbidden. For Biden? For Biden?
No. We said no politics.
Forbidden. Stick.
Adam, what'd you play last week?
More Animal Crossing. Did a little bit of that. I finished and beat Horizon Forbidden West. I got the platinum.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, 100th platinum, 6,000th trophy.
What did you do right after that?
I mean, I was getting to it, but since you asked. I went back to Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I platinumed that game. I needed, like, 1 trophy. So I just did that real quick. And then immediately after I platinumed it, I just went back into Horizon. I just kept playing more of that. I'm up to, like, 74 hours in Horizon, I think, now. I'm, like, 82% complete. I'm not trying to 100% it. I'm literally just playing it because I'm still having fun. Really enjoy that game. It's
always good.
Currently, game of the year so far.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard one to beat. I mean,
yeah,
I know Elden Ring is probably going to take the spot for but yeah.
Yeah, for me, I don't like that's. I mean,
yeah.
The first Horizon game of my generation, for PS4. So yeah, this one holds a special place in my heart. So
you think this one's going to be the game of the generation for PS5?
I mean, so far it is. I don't know, or Infamous 3, or anything could. Ghost of Tsushima 2 could take it. Anything can happen. I don't. I'll keep my mind open to things. And then what else did I play? I played something else. I don't remember. I played something. Oh, I forgot to mention last week that I played Planet Coaster for like 45 minutes on my other account. I didn't like the controls for it. It was fine. It was similar to like City Skylines, but since I wasn't familiar with the game, it was annoying. And also to open like a menu, you have to like hold triangle and then tap triangle. It's like really weird. It's very strange. But it seemed fun enough. I probably won't go back to it, honestly. But yeah, played a little bit of that. I feel like I played something else, but I just don't remember what the hell it was.
Okay. Alright. Dissonor, what did you play last week?
Oh! The Legacy of Thieves collection. That's what it was. I went back into that. I got all the trophies in Uncharted 4 except the beat it 70% gunfire, like the aiming crap. Which is a trophy I got before, but it didn't count this time, so I have to do it again. I have a save from like halfway through the game, so I think I should be able to do it from that. And then I have to do all the Lost Legacy ones. And then as soon as I pop all those Lost Legacy ones, I'll get the gold in the Legacy of Thieves, and then I'll get the 1 platinum for both games. So, yeah. That's what it was.
Put it down to 1 platinum now for that.
Yeah, 1 platinum, but you have to get all the trophies in Lost Legacy, because there's a gold in the Legacy of Thieves trophy list that says collect all the trophies for Lost Legacy. And then once you get that,
one of the platinums into a gold.
Into a gold, but added it to a separate list, an expanded list for Uncharted 4. So it's very strange.
How many trophies in total does that game have at this point? Like almost 100 trophies?
It's 100 and something, 110, 112, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of trophies.
Cool. For 1 platinum. That's
I got
awesome.
like 80 to pop, like automatically. I should have got them all, but it only popped like 80 because I did chapter select and stuff. But
Gotcha.
I'm going through it. Those games are fun. They look moderately kind of better, maybe. I don't know. I can't tell.
I'm sure they work a little better and they look a little better, but
They play better. I'll tell you that. I'm playing at the 60. I'm playing at 60.
You know,
Also, I switched to 60 in Horizon. Combat is a little more fluid. I gotta be honest. I did notice that. I forgot to
you
tell
did.
you that. I thought of it like a few
Okay.
days ago. Yeah, I switched it over when I was doing one of the melee challenges. And I was like, let me see if it's better. And I was like, I don't know if it's actually better, but it feels a little bit better. But I don't know if there's actually like, I don't know if it's just mind games or if it's actually changed.
Well, yeah, you consider the frames are moving quite a little quicker, so everything.
Yeah, but I still can't tell it's going 60 or 30 based on looks.
I don't know how you can't tell that. It's crazy.
I don't know how you can tell. That's crazy. That's we're
It
different
moves
people.
quicker.
Yeah,
Moves a
I
little
can.
quicker.
I can't. My eyes are dumb. Can't tell. So
I didn't say your eyes are dumb, but I'm just saying I don't understand.
I'm telling you, my eyes are dumb. I rest my case. The defense rests. The prosecution stands.
Why do they have to stand?
What does the judge do?
The judge rules, Kevin.
The judge bangs his hammer on the thing.
Gavel, please. Come on.
Gavel.
This is a courtroom, not a mock trial. Get out of here.
What do you? What
This isn't Debate Club 1998 at Jefferson High School in New York City. You know what I mean? Classic.
What do they call that little wooden piece the gavel hits? Is that does that have a name?
The
Or is that
gavel
just part of
hitter.
the gavel? I see.
They call it the sub, and the gavel's the dom. It's a beautiful relationship.
Wow.
Thank you. It's enough applause. Destinoda, what did you play?
Well, the game I was supposed to play, haven't gotten a chance to yet, is Elden Ring. I have 3 of the collector's editions sitting in my room here.
How have you not gotten a chance to play it?
Just just been a little busy past like 5 days.
He's been a busy bee.
Sketchy.
Doing some house hunting, and we had birthday party on Saturday, and then Sunday I kind of just I don't even know what I did on Sunday.
How do you go about hunting a house?
Honestly, Kevin, I was thinking about how they're an endangered species. And then I was like,
See, that's why it's so hard. They're endangered.
well, it's illegal to hunt an endangered species.
Yeah, well,
Unless you get special permits from the government.
money makes the world go round, right?
I'm pretty sure it's centripetal force, but okay.
Wow.
But I played some more Master Duel. I've been grinding that because I got booted to Gold 1 for a second time, and I was stuck there for like, I don't know, 10, 15 duels, and then I did like another 20 or so duels, and I finally got back to Plat 5 and ended the season in Plat 5, and now I'm back to Gold 5 because the new season just started. So I'm literally just playing so I can make a different deck because I am kind of tired of playing Dark Magician. Like it's my favorite deck, but literally playing only deck is kind of boring, especially because there's like so many there's like just so many other better more fun decks than Dark Magician is right now in its current state.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to get my Sky Striker deck finished, which needs like 4 more ultra rare cards, which it's so the as I've been playing the game more, the economy gets more and more bad. And as far as like gems are concerned, if there's no event going on, it's very difficult to grind out 1,000 gems for a full 10 pull, which
Without spending money.
yeah, without spending money. Like I haven't spent any money so far, and I don't really want to at this point. Like it's a high quality game, but it's a different type of game too. It's a card game, you know. It's not like a pure gacha game where you're kind of forced to spend money for the characters you want to buy or get because they're limited. Whereas in this, you can make any deck at any time. It doesn't matter. So it takes like maybe like a week to 2 weeks to get 1,000 gems at the point where I am in the game, where I like finish like a ton of missions that gave gems previously, and now it's kind of just like very, very slow. So hopefully they
Maybe
do
there'll be
something about
events.
that soon.
Yeah,
I mean, they just finished one, and there's supposed to be like 3 more, but I don't know when they're gonna start.
Well, they want to maintain traffic in the game. They're probably going to start those events pretty soon. I would assume, but I'm sure those
Yeah.
events will pop up soon. I'm sure.
Yeah, that and some more League.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't really have that much intellect to put into this week's podcast. I'm the dumbass of the show today, so there's that. I played Horizon, and I think I've already sunk about 20 hours in that game, and I've only moved about 5 story missions. So there's that as well. I think everybody on this podcast knows how I play open world games. I just keep exploring until I can't progress any further without going to the story. It's been a fun time in Horizon, honestly speaking. It's been fantastic. I think I would have to agree with Adam. It's probably going to be really high contender for Game of the Year, unless God of War drops this year as well, which then that's good competition for the two. And then I don't think I played anything else. I think I've just been strictly playing Horizon. Unless I'm missing something, unless somebody remembered something that I did not. But I've just been playing Horizon.
No, you haven't been on much.
No. Weekend I was out, obviously, like Desinoto mentioned before, we had the birthday. My daughter turned 1, and we had her birthday party this week. She obviously turned 1 2 weeks ago, so we had the party just Saturday.
That's fun.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it
you
was
didn't
a
kill
lot
her.
of fun. Yes, I know.
You didn't fuck up.
She may kill me one day, but that's different. But yeah, that was that. Trying to get as much time in Horizon as possible because I know everybody else on the podcast except for Desinoto, because he hasn't even finished 1 yet. They're all way further than I am, and I know Adam can't wait to talk about. Well, no,
No, Kevin and you are at about the same point.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, I told you last night, so you did know
I
that.
thought you said Kevin. I thought you said Kevin was like one mission had me, in case he was 2 or 3 missions.
I said that before you completed the 1 mission.
Oh, that's why I thought that. Okay.
Yeah.
Mind. I'm stupid. That's basically what
I mean, I wouldn't say that, but all right.
No, yeah, I know. Everybody knows that I'm stupid. But yeah, there's not enough good things I can say about Horizon at this point. Just from a graphical point, cinematics in the game, the story right now is picking up to the point where I'm like, oh my god, what happens next? And machines. I mean, the machines are real crazy this time around. They react a lot more naturally, I think, than they did in the last game. And
they're mean.
Yeah, they're absolute dicks. Like, they hate you. They despise you in this game for some reason. They don't want to see your face. They notice you somewhere. They're like, nah. Listen, the birds are.
Which ones?
Glinthawk. Yeah, not the Glinthawks. The one that scans you, right? I'm assuming the one you're talking about.
No, the Glinthawks.
Oh, they're not.
Decide they want to fight you for all of like 5 seconds and then they fly away.
Oh, this is like they're not that bad this time. Those ones that scan you, they're really terrible. I hate those things because no matter where you're hiding, they'll find you. Not the Glinthawk. You shoot them in the center a couple times with the impact bow while you're stealth, and then kind of just freeze the rest of them off. Not freeze them, burn the rest of them off.
Depends on which one you're fighting.
Well, yeah, because I think there's the frost and
there's ones that you're supposed to use frost on and ones you're supposed to use fire on.
So there's a Frost and a Fire Glinthawk, right?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know. They always fly away from me, and it's very annoying.
The one I fought last night. Well, there was only one that I fought last night, but the one that I fought last night, he just stood there, get flying up every time I shoot him, and then he just fly right back and sit right back down.
Kevin's got that ghost armor on. Everything's scared of him, running away.
Ah, that's what it is, huh? I'm surprised they haven't included like a DLC for the Ghost of Tsushima armor and Horizon when they already have a armor or
They did.
style of armor in Ghost for Horizon.
Oh, you mean like a Okay, I see.
Reverse, yeah, reverse.
Yeah,
what I mean is
yeah.
what I mean. Yeah, I'm surprised.
I
They didn't put,
mean-
like, Ghost armor in Horizon.
I don't know if that would fit. There's a God of War like tattoo.
That's cool. Hey, you were telling me about the three
The figures,
three
yeah.
figures, yeah, that represent God of War in that game.
Yeah, I might go look for those after this.
Cool. Well, with that out of the way, you got any topics this week, gentlemen? We're gonna just kind of sit here and chat.
I got a topic. It's more
Yeah.
open ended, so it could inspire some conversations.
Sure. Fire away.
We are now 3 months. Today is the third month of the year.
Yeah.
It feels like a lifetime has passed based on all the games that have come out so far.
I'd be inclined to agree.
What we're not far into the year, but what is everyone thinking about this year so far? Like, are you hopeful for the rest of the year? Because my game going into this year was Horizon, and now that I have it, like, God of War looks cool, yeah. Like, we're still not 100% sure. I mean, I think it's still gonna come out this year, but it's still not like a confirmed date.
Yeah.
But like, that was my number one game, so I'm just curious where everybody else is at. Like, what are you looking forward to this year? What do you like? What's going on?
I mean, I'll go first if it's okay.
Okay.
But if you want to go first, Kevin, you can. It's okay.
Oh, you can. I don't care.
Can I go first?
Yeah. Oh my God. Go ahead.
I want to hear more about Pragmata. Even though that's was that message they put out for 23? Is that
was 23? Yeah.
okay? Well, so it's still a while then. But yeah, I want to hear more, see more about that game. Dead Space.
That's supposed to be this year.
I want to see something about that. I mean, they've only done that little teaser, so. What else is there? Elden Ring just came out. I mean, that was probably my most anticipated this. Oh, and Stray. Where's Stray?
Strays you have to come out this year. Yeah, that's supposed to be coming out. Did they say Q2 for that?
I don't know if they said a Q for that. I think they just said
2022.
Yeah, I think just 2022.
Man.
Yep.
That's that's one of those things that are. I mean, Stray is, I think, one of the games that a lot of people, especially casual gamers, are really going to be looking forward to. Elden Ring, obviously, was the big one this year. The thing with this year so far, though, is, like, there's things happening. I'm sure we've talked about Mighty Keith before, and he just put out a video talking about how, there's just things happening, like, every single day in gaming. Not every day, but, it's more often now in this year than we've seen in any other time so far. Like, Pokemon just announced their new games coming out the end of this year. Rip Legends of Arceus, because that literally lived about a month and then died.
I wouldn't say it's dead, but okay.
Oh, I mean, because now the hype is building for this. Nobody cares about that anymore because that was a test of open world. And apparently it didn't do that well as a test for open world.
What do you mean by that?
What I mean by that is when they're comparing it now to what they're seeing in Pokemon Scarlet and, what's the other one, Violet, it looks absolute like garbage. People are already comparing the textures and all that to Arceus and Sword and Shield to the new textures and the new graphic that they've seen in that. And I mean, that's about not even a year apart. It's about November is usually when Pokemon comes out. So what, 10 months in between each other at that point they came out, and Arceus looks terrible compared to Scarlet and Violet. So It's not going to go that well for Legends of Arceus. But what
It's
my
selling well.
every Pokemon game sells well. I'm not arguing whether it sells well or not. I'm
It's
just saying it's
scored
just
well.
yeah, still not what people wanted at the end of the day. It's not. Scarlet and Violet look more like what people were
I
asking
don't
for.
disagree with what you're saying, but I disagree with I don't disagree with why you're the reasons you come to your conclusion. I disagree with your conclusion of saying it's a failure, and it's dead now. I just don't think that's true.
Maybe the way I'm saying it's dead. I don't mean that it's like nobody's playing it. I just mean that it was very quickly outlived because the hype for it died almost immediately now that they announced this coming this year. I would have thought that they would have at least waited a year, let Arceus kind of just sit with people for a year, and there's nothing that they have to look forward to, and then next year we get a trailer and say, okay, here's the new Pokemon mainstream titles that are coming. But they didn't wait at all. Game's out, and they're like, here's the next one, guys, here you go. That's more of what I meant. I don't mean that nobody's playing it, I just mean that the hype died out for it, and it's dead. Like, people are excited now, they moved on from it real quick. They're moving on from it, and they're expecting, hey, Scarlet and Violet's going to look even better, and it does. We keep hearing that rumor about PlayStation having their big event for March, which that's going to basically line up the rest of the year for Sony this year, and who knows if God of War is going to come out this year. Ghostwire's coming out this month as well. We got Strangers of Paradise coming out this month. We still have the Kingdom Hearts event that's going to happen. We also still have a Final Fantasy event that probably is going to happen. That's going to outline whether Remake Part 2 is going to happen either next year or maybe even in the end of this year. God, we're going to see trailers for Spider-Man for next year as well. Probably going to see something about Wolverine soon too. I would think that Project Eve, I thought that was 2022 as well. That's supposed to happen this year too. Unless I'm wrong with that. Unless they didn't even give a date with that one.
I don't remember. I'll look it up.
I can't remember if they did or not. I mean, Horizon was the big one I was looking forward to this year. I would agree with you on that, Adam. Horizon was the big one I was looking forward to this year. I mean, we'll see what else comes out. We still have so much of the year left, and I feel like so many big hits have come out already. Kirby comes out for Nintendo people this month too. You know, that's a big one coming out for them. We're expecting Project Spartacus sometime this year. PSVR 2 may be coming out this year. Who knows? Maybe that might be next year. With the way things are going with supply and demand and stuff like that.
Project Eve, no date. And
No date.
when the trailer came out, the director of the game was like, "Yeah, we're still working on the game. We're about halfway through development."
Oh, okay, so 2023 would be more safer to say
I
for
would
that
I would
one, huh?
assume, yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. This year looks honestly jam-packed. I don't know how much more we can really, I guess, take this year. Judging by the first couple of months having such bangers of games coming out. We'll see how Ghostwire does. We'll see how Strangers of Paradise does. We'll see how Stray does, and all these other titles that are coming out this year. Nintendo's, already lined up till September at that point, or October, I think, actually. But we know what their plans are. Microsoft is pretty quiet. So is Sony. We don't know what's going on for the rest of the year for those two. I think it's only going to get better. This is probably going to be a year of dreams that we haven't had in a while. I think I can classify this year as year of dreams. Like an actual year of dreams. That's my opinion on this year so far. As far as what I think is going to happen and how I feel about it.
Alright. Then it's my turn. Oh boy. There's too much coming out this year. It's so great. We already had Horizon come out. We've got Stray hopefully coming out. We've got Project Warlock 2, which I am really looking forward to because Project Warlock was fantastic. And Project Warlock 2 better be coming out this year. Metal Slug Tactics coming out this year, hopefully. You've got Games that I know are coming out: Stranger of Paradise in a couple of weeks, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands like a week or two after that.
Totally forgot about Chinese Peanuts.
Sifu is out. Still have yet to pick that up.
Yeah, Seafood did pretty
Shadow
well.
Warrior 3 is out.
Which that's on PS Now, actually. I forgot about that.
72 for that
72,
you
huh?
got,
one.
alright.
Okay.
Then you got like the things that you're hoping are gonna be shown off. Like for me, one of the things I'm hoping gets shown off is whatever it is working on next, which better freaking be a Quake remake, because that would be so great. It's been a long time since Quake got a single player iteration. Since Quake 4 on Xbox 360 and PC, I think.
Is Diablo
Actually, I don't even
4
know
this
Quake
year?
4. Huh? Oh, Diablo 4 is question marks. Anything Blizzard is
Question
question
marks.
marks right now.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure they pushed everything back to question marks while they're going through all the turmoil they're going through. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 got pushed back to 2023. So we don't have that this year.
I thought that's still coming out.
I'm pretty sure they pushed that.
No, I thought the headline was that's coming out, but the one that was supposed to come in 2023 is pushed back. That's why they're taking a year off.
Yeah, Genesis is correct.
Oh, okay. All right, well.
No,
I
Genesis.
thought maybe...
You are Genesis.
Yes,
Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know if I was correct or not.
Well, you said it like you were wrong. That's why I was so confused. What the hell?
No, I just said it like, thank you for clarifying. Like, I didn't think I was going to be right. I thought you were
Oh, wow. I didn't know I was right. Oh, my God.
thought it was wrong. I was kind of
Oh, my God.
Alright, well, I guess Call of Duty coming out. I did not think it was, but okay. I guess time will tell.
I'm Genesis?
I think so.
Gosh, I know there's more games that are coming. Oh, maybe
We ain't got
we'll
no
see
Battlefield
more
coming out this year.
Callisto Protocol. That's right,
Ooh,
Battlefield's
yeah.
a whole nother deal.
About that.
Ready or Not on PC is in early access right now on Steam. Maybe it will fully release by the end of the year. Who knows? I'm keeping my eye on that.
Do we have an Assassin's Creed coming this year?
There's so much.
Nothing confirmed.
Ubisoft's been pretty quiet.
Forgetting so much.
Goodbye Volcano High is probably this year.
Oh, yeah, that one's probably
Elden
this
Ring
year.
came out.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 7's coming out too.
Reviews tomorrow.
Forgetting.
Yeah, that's true. That's
2
true.
Point Campus is coming.
Mm-hmm.
For those
I think Adam,
those kinds of games.
Adam was talking about this the other night. I want to when you're done, Kevin. But
I mean, I could be done whenever. I'm just
no.
the PlayStation Store at
Yeah,
this point. Like,
that's fine. Keep going, man.
There's just so much this year. It's super jam packed with like a lot of games that should be really quality. I'm glad Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel did really well and it was a really good game. Card games like when companies try to turn well-known card games into video games, it usually doesn't work. So I'm glad that one actually worked out this time. Because I don't even know how many Magic the Gathering iterations that have come out. Yeah. Honestly, the one thing that I'm kind of hoping for like the later parts of the year is maybe we stop releasing like new games and get some remasters out there.
Is that a joke?
Remasters have been doing remasters have been doing really well.
No, let us speak. I want to hear this.
Remasters have been doing really well. And a lot of them have been coming out that's sort of like blindsiding us. At least they're blindsiding me. Like I did not expect ActRaiser to get a remaster, and let alone that be on every system and not just Nintendo. So that's huge. And something else is getting remastered. Oh, Front Mission is getting remastered and slightly remade. Gargoyle's Quest, still saying Gargoyle's Quest 1, 2, Demon's Crest would be a great remaster, just saying. Release on everything, come on. I don't know, like, the weird thing, not a lot of DLC announcements that I'm aware of. Even for last year's games. It's very strange.
Assassin's Creed. Mario Kart,
Said-
those got DLCs.
He said
Bunch of
actual
things.
games, not pieces of garbage.
Wow,
He
I
said
didn't-
Far
actual
Cry.
games.
Oh, Far Cry has DLC. Okay.
Far Cry's a bunch. There's rumors that Horizon's going to be getting DLC. I mean,
Yes.
just based on how they handled Zero Dawn as well. DLC came out for
Right.
that, so. We should hear
There's
about
factions.
DLCs for everything. Faction. Well, it's not DLC at this point. It's its own thing.
Finally got word of Back 4
Hmm.
Blood DLC. That should be coming in April.
Oh God, we still have to play that. I forgot about that. Lord
Yep.
of mercy.
I'm sure Chivalry 2 will get updated a bunch.
I like how we forgot about Resident Evil 8 potentially getting DLC along with
No, we
maybe
didn't.
Resident Evil 4.
I'd mentioned
we
Resident Evil 8.
Yeah, we
like
we
3
talk
minutes
about that
ago.
like every month. Every
Because I'm
time
so
there's like a
shocked that like they haven't
thing.
come out and said, "Yo, guys,
Yeah.
DLC, check this out." Like it's been so long. I don't know what they're working on. I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Game
Wait, what was
Awards.
that
We were
game?
like, "What? Hey, it's gonna be
Capcom's
here."
strange.
A month later, we're
Capcom's
like, "It's gonna be here."
I mean,
Summerfest
unless
is
I'm
happening
missing
again.
stuff. Unless I'm missing stuff, Capcom has been very quiet.
Capcom's, I mean,
There
Street
was
Fighter
that
6 just got announced.
countdown thing.
Street
Was
Fighter
that what
6.
that was for?
Yeah, also
Oh,
Street
okay.
Fighter 6, yeah.
Oh, damn. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
people
mean,
were waiting for Street
people were
Fighter
happy.
6. Very happy. Listen, after Street Fighter 5's been alive for
Unfortunate.
what, like the last 9 years,
It's been a
something?
while,
That's
yeah.
an over-exaggeration.
It's
I
been a
Six,
understand.
long
6
time.
years.
Yeah,
I
it's more
think.
like 6.
I
It's been
thought
quite.
No, I think 9 is closer.
When did Street Fighter 5 come out? That came on PS3.
I don't know. I bought it once by accident. Remember
There's
that?
been like 3 or 4
Times.
different versions of it. I don't know. Somebody look up when did the original Street Fighter 5
I'm
come out?
looking it up. Yeah, I bought Dreams once, and Street Fighter 5 showed up, Championship Edition. I was like, "What the hell is this?" Came out 2016,
Oh wow, okay.
so
never
6
mind.
years.
It's felt like forever.
February 16th of 2016. So literally 6 years.
Pretty close to 6 years, yeah. I'm
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I'm pretty sure I heard that because in the announcement of the Street Fighter 6, I'm pretty sure somebody was like, "It's been 6 years." Might have been Maximilian Dude or something I was watching.
Oh, that could be.
Yeah, so I had insider information.
I see, you did have inside information.
I just didn't know.
You have information about my insides?
I'll be in them,
Alright, cool. Beautiful.
Wow, okay.
but not
Adam,
in
how
a
are
sexual way.
Oh wait, you already went, didn't you?
No, I didn't go.
Oh, okay. Adam, how are you?
Go for it. What do you got?
I think 2022 has reached its peak and it's downhill from here.
Wow.
Is that
okay.
a joke?
Yeah, 50-50. I mean, think about it. Like, what's gonna be a higher scoring game than Elden Ring?
Nothing.
Probably nothing.
No, unless somehow God of War gets a 99.
I mean, anything's possible. Now, I mean, like, by all intents and purposes, the rest of the year is gonna be downhill. Like, there's gonna be good games that come out. Don't get me wrong, but like, for me, Forbidden West was my number one. So it's like no matter what comes out, like it's not gonna be Forbidden West. God of War would have to do something insane for me to care. Like, personally, for me, like, I don't know.
For you to care?
Yeah, Infamous 3 would have to come out this year, and it'd have to be the Infamous 3 I've wanted. I'm saying this is the peak of the year for me. I've already reached the peak. I've already been there. Like, the rest of the year is, Like, that's why I basically proposed this question. Like, I know I'm going to be in the minority because this is my peak, but
I see why you're saying, yeah.
there's no other game that's going to probably come close.
No, that makes sense.
I'm
okay.
I'm welcoming any surprise, but right now, that's it.
Horizon
2023.
was my peak,
Let's jump.
I don't think Horizon was the peak for a lot of us, except for you here, honestly. But
Yeah, no, I know.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. No one game is really the peak for me, just because there's so many genres that are getting really solid games.
I'm always looking forward to new.
Okay, well, let me
things
ask you:
as well,
Quake
like
Arena
Warlock.
remaster comes out tomorrow. So your peak?
No,
Okay, all right. Well, you know.
it'd be the peak for first-person shooters. But like, there's too many other games coming out that I'm excited for that are like
What?
two completely different genres.
So okay, so hold on a
Like,
second here.
here's the
This
thing. Okay, so like, let me further explain this. An adventure game, right? You got Horizon. I wasn't really looking for, like, I personally wasn't looking into Elden Ring. I was gonna watch people play it and see if like there's a whole bunch of different ways you can build your character. Really not the case. It's still a melee centric game like Dark Souls. I don't want to play another Dark Souls game again personally. Game looks great, probably is amazing. Looks like if you're looking for more Dark Souls, it's right up your alley. But like, I just don't want to play a game like that anymore. So adventure games, Horizon, cool. Then you got like a beat 'em up game, TMNT Shredder's Revenge is coming. That game's probably gonna be freaking amazing. Strategy game, Metal Slug Tactics, first person shooter, single player is hands down Project Warlock 2 for me. Like, there's too many different types of games that have vastly different gameplay that I'm looking forward to.
I get what you're saying. I guess I'm just looking at it in like a game of the year type of thing. This was the one experience I was looking forward to. And
Game of
then
the year.
the Batman comes out in 3 days. That was the one movie I was looking forward to this whole year. Like the most anticipated movie. I'm looking forward to other movies coming out this year, but the Batman is the one.
I think this is going to be like the first year for me where I will be like rooting for games in all kinds of different categories because I know they're going to be really good games, but they're not going to be able to compete for Game of the Year. Like, I'm hoping that TMNT Shredder's Revenge is halfway decent and is up for like multiplayer Game of the Year.
I think this is coming down to more along the lines of we're understanding that Adam was looking forward to one thing for the entire year for everything that he likes.
Sure.
It's not
One
that.
game,
I was looking forward to the one game I've been looking forward to for 5 years has arrived. And I've already played it and I already beat it and it's the beginning of the year. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited for God of War, but I haven't been craving a God of War every day for 5 years.
That's
like,
more depressing than anything else.
Ooh, you know what?
I mean, for me,
no,
Kevin, what's your
there is an actual peak that will never be reached. If there was a remaster of Wolfenstein Enemy Territory, the rest of the year wouldn't matter. I wouldn't be playing any other game.
Interesting that you immediately have gone back on what you said, but okay, I respect it.
No, you know how much I've been looking forward to Wolfenstein Enemy Territory remaster. If that ever is announced during like a moment we're all watching E3 together or something, I'm out. Like, I'm downloading.
What if it came out tomorrow? You did everything in it, and then all of a sudden you're like, all right, what now? It's like when you finish a really good show, you're in a show hole. I'm in a video game hole now, because I already did the thing I wanted to play.
Right. No, well, I mean, Wolfenstein Enemy Territory is a multiplayer game, so I just keep playing, you know?
Yeah,
That's an interesting topic, actually, now that you explain it like that. You're in a video game hole, you got nothing else to look for. Well, not that you have nothing else to look forward to, but there's nothing else that interests you at this point. To the point where this interested you.
For the first time in years, I don't have a game where I'm like, oh, baby, it's coming soon.
Unless an Infamous 3 gets announced for this year or next year or something.
Yeah.
Or unless we see something more in God of War where you're like,
let me tell you, Horizon 3. I'm ready, baby. Whoa! I'm back in it, boys.
Well, Kevin already said what his peak is for what his peak of gaming would be for, I guess, this year.
He would leave us in the middle of a conference. Even though the game's not out, he would just leave, he said. I don't understand.
If we were in the middle of this podcast and somebody was like, yo, Kevin, Wolfenstein Enemy Territory Remaster just came out, you can download it now, I'd be out. Like, that'd be it.
Would you even confirm it before you left?
I would leave, and then if it was a joke, I would come back. I wouldn't come back. I'd cry.
Oh no.
Interesting.
I already know what Death Warlock would be.
Genesis, keep that in mind. We know how to make Kevin cry.
Wolfenstein Enemy Territory is the best multiplayer game I have ever played in my entire life.
Kevin's at work. We're watching E3. We text him. We get him. He comes home. He cries. We win.
Remastered, guys. Oh god, I already know what Desonoto's peak would be. As long as he gets
Stray?
Metro Prime 4. Nope, Metro
Oh.
Prime 4 has got to be in his hands. Then he's done. He's out. We'd never see him for like a good 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
We wouldn't see him.
Yep.
It'd be
Metro Prime
insane.
4 is real, though.
It is, but it needs
Very
to be
real.
in his hands.
So when it comes out and you play it, you're going to be in a hole like I am.
Yes. I highly expect that to happen when he plays Metro Prime 4. What would be my peak?
Kingdom
Oh
Hearts 4.
god. You know. Okay.
Returnal free.
No.
I have a new peak. Returnal 2 would also be a peak.
Oh my god!
I freaking loved Returnal. That was a fantastic game.
Mhm.
I had so
Stacking
much fun
too.
playing it. There you go.
Oh, that's the other game you're looking forward to, huh?
If it ever happens, yeah.
What about on Little Big Planet 4?
I'm kind of mixed on 3.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, give me another Sackboy or an Astro.
Oh, what about Astrobot? Yeah.
Show
what
me
about Astrobot?
more of Astrobot. I thought about popping that in, or like loading it up and doing the time trials again yesterday.
Okay.
You know what would be a great live service game? Returnal 2.
How would that be a live service?
Every season is a new planet.
Oh. Okay.
That seems like a lot of work.
I see your idea. That's cool.
It is and it isn't. It's a lot of work for the art team. That's about it. Because if you keep the same game engine and stuff, like you just come up with enemy mechanics and animate them, which
Or
our
our
team,
team.
yeah, the poor art team can't like eat or sleep, but you know.
That's okay.
So wait, you're
Yeah, I
a
know.
video game studio and 90% of your staff is art? What's going on here? Yeah, we got one guy in program, the rest is art. Wait, what?
His job's easy. He gets paid a lot, and his job's easy. Just keep copy pasting. That's all he's
For
gotta
the
do.
first time ever, artists are needed and all artists will be paid.
Good Lord. We just want different levels every single time. Different environments, different levels, different enemies. It's crazy.
It'd be so cool. Though. Like they could
Ooh,
loop every once in a while too, and just add like
I got another
monster
peek.
modifications and stuff. Like enemies now deal extra electric damage or some
Yeah.
crazy shit. I don't know.
I got another peek.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a new Uncharted.
Oh.
Because
If
the
it has
more,
multiplayer like 2,
I mean, I'll take multiplayer like 4. I know you weren't a huge fan, but
I hated it. Oh my
yeah, I
god.
know. But I'll take that. The more I think about the movie and the more I play the Legacy of Thieves, I'm like, man, I can go for another Uncharted. Like, I don't think it needs to be Naughty Dog. Like, give it to somebody else. Like, come on.
I would say I wouldn't have hated Uncharted 4 as much if it
The
didn't
downs.
take so much
Yeah.
longer to finish someone off after you down them. It took
Yeah,
way too long.
yeah. We've talked about this so much and how
Yeah.
I disagree, but
I know you do, but I mean that kind of is my own fault from the shooters that I really
Yeah.
enjoy playing.
No, it is
where
your fault,
that
yeah.
Time to kill. No, I'm serious. Like
no, I know.
I like the games with shorter time to kill.
You're just a bad gamer, you know?
Yeah.
You know, Larry would be like, I'm looking at all the kills I'm getting, and you're like, you're only getting them down! So I'm taking my kills! It's like, alright, guy, calm down. No, you're right. No, it did take a long time to kill somebody in that fucking game. Oh, family
Yeah, I
show,
mean-
oops. But like,
No, that's fine.
yeah, who cares? This is a stupid week. But like, yeah, no, I agree. I had a lot of fun with it. Uncharted 2 multiplayer, bring that son of a bitch back. Make that a live
Yo,
service
Uncharted
game.
2 is
Free
so
to
fun.
everybody, and the way you get to it is in PlayStation Home. Fucking let's go. Peak.
Peak, I
And
think,
you
would be
got full
PlayStation
Discord
Home for a lot of
integration.
us.
Yeah, I don't really care for Discord.
I want Discord integration.
Oh, I want Discord, actually.
I
Discord
just never
integration
think
is
it'll
great.
be as good as we think it will be.
Probably not, but you know.
I mean, as long as we have it, it's better than nothing. You can't argue me and say that it's bad. It'd be better off if we just didn't have it. It'd be better if we had it. Doesn't matter what form it's in.
I would 100% take back what you just said. That I can't argue because I 100% can. But I would have to assume so many things, and so would you, so it doesn't work. So I will put a pin in this until it comes out.
Put a pin in it.
Why are you gonna put a pin in it?
I'm gonna put a pin. I'm gonna keep it in my brain. And then when full Discord integration comes out, I'll be like, "It's ready to. Are you ready to argue, Genesis? Because I was right." And you're gonna be like, "I don't even know who you are." I'm gonna be like, "My vision."
From me.
Yeah.
My peak would definitely be Kingdom Hearts 4 or Persona 6.
Ooh.
Okay.
After
Persona
5,
Hearts 5. What do you think about that?
Lord of mercy, if that happens, I think I'd just cry. I would just break down and cry, and I would never be able to get back up again.
Oh.
Well, gosh!
Also,
We gotta get my
peak.
Persona back!
I have another peak.
Oh, what's your peak?
2024, Path to Exile 2.
Alright.
No other game will matter to me.
Honestly, Wolverine might be a peak. We'll see what happens with that.
I mean, it's Insomniac. I got nothing but good things to think about that.
Also.
It was so bad. What?
Well, you were like 2024. Are you putting a date on it? Like, what the fuck?
Well, that freaking pushed the game back, so.
Ooh, City Skylines 2.
Ooh.
But also, like, it runs way better, and you can have a bigger city of 1 million, like, more.
I think City Skylines 2 would be a big peak for
But
me.
also, like, it depends on, like, what it comes with, because they've added so much, and I know it would be, like, minus features. If that one would be difficult. It would have to walk a fine line, if I'm honest. It would have to walk a fine line.
Fine line between naked and not naked? Is that what you're looking at?
I don't know where the nudity comes into, but alright.
The waistline.
I have another peak.
Ooh,
Go
what's
ahead.
peak?
Bloodborne 2.
There we go.
No.
No.
I don't understand. Let me rant for not even really a rant. Let me just yell at Sony for a second. Like, how have you not even announced something in the Bloodborne universe? By at least, like, even if it's like 7 years out, I would just be like, yeah, we're making a Bloodborne 2. Like, it just doesn't make any sense because of how many,
That's fair.
like, how much people love Bloodborne.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah.
It was a flagship title for the PS4. Like.
It's literally the Souls game people talk about the most.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
I don't, or the Soulsborne
Bloodborne
game
into
that
TVs.
people talk about. I just, yeah, I don't.
I saw a tweet that 80% of Elden Ring sales were on PlayStation. It's where
yeah,
people
in the
like,
UK and yeah, it's.
It certainly wasn't PC because it's broken on PC.
Oh, it's selling. It's selling well everywhere. So.
But that's just proven that whole Souls thing is like you got a generous population of the Souls players and people who like the Souls type games. I don't know on PlayStation. You think Sony would capitalize on that shit and be like, hey,
I mean,
people are waiting for like Bloodborne 2.
You could also look at it like what you just said. I mean, all those were just not including digital. That was just physical, and again, just in the UK. But why do they have to capitalize on it when From Software is literally making the games and it's selling mostly on PlayStation? Like, they're probably making a good amount of money from that. Like, they can capitalize it and make a... Honestly, I still think they would make a Demon Souls 2 over anything else since they remade Demon Souls. But I don't know. It just doesn't make any sense.
Even a 60 FPS patch for Bloodborne.
They could literally charge $10 for a 60 FPS patch. That's it. There would be nothing else. The internet be like, this is BS. And also, when's it coming out? And also, how do I buy it?
Let me buy it.
Or they could do a PC release. And that would be like, whoop, done. There's got to be some kind of deal between them and From Software. Like, hey, you own the IP, but only we get to make a sequel, and we'll make it in like 15 years, but you can't tell anybody about it. There has to be like some quark in there. I just don't understand that. Unless Bloodborne sold like one copy, but I don't think it did.
It didn't.
The one copy that
Because I
Decimator bought. He's the only one who bought the one copy.
Well, I actually own
7
4
deluxe editions,
copies, I think.
20 copies of Bloodborne. They're all
I
sitting around my altar.
I have one German copy. I have one, two German copies and 2 American copies.
Looks like the most recent sales numbers is September 2015. Bloodborne sold over 2 million copies.
Guess that lines for sales numbers for Xbox One being at 50 mil. That got reported this in February of 2022, so last month.
About where we expected it. A little bit lower, I think.
I thought they stopped making the Xbox One.
They did.
So is that including the One S and the One X and the One?
1S,
Yeah.
1X, 1W, 1Y.
Yeah, 1, 1X, and 1S. Yeah,
You
that would
combine
include
them all
that.
and you get Switch.
PlayStation 4 sales include Pro and Slim.
That's true. One of the questions I wanted to ask before, because I think Adam has spoken about this, it's more of a generalized thing here, but I think you had mentioned the other night, you and I were talking, you're like, so COD's not coming out in 2023. Does that make Spider-Man 2 the game of the year of 2023?
Well, my thing wasn't game of the year. Is it going to be the highest selling game of that year?
Sorry,
that's what my question is.
Highest selling game of the year.
Yeah.
So I'm going to build off of that real quick because we're kind of talking about the peaks of 2022 or just the peaks in general. At this point, 2022 seems like just the year of dreams. Do we think 2023 is going to go down as like a year of disappointment because we're going to be so like coming off this high of like amazing year, and 2023 just can't deliver like that? I mean, Spider-Man is coming out that year, obviously.
Suicide Squad killed the Justice League 2023.
I thought you weren't interested in that game, and I thought that.
I'm not saying in my interest. I'm saying like the year of dreams for other people. A lot of people look forward to that game.
Is that still gaining traction as far as people liking that, or is that what kind of? I don't remember what kind of opinion the internet had on that when the footage came out.
I mean, from what I've seen, it's all been good.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen like a poll where it's like, wow, an effective number of people were surveyed, but like from like the general reactions I've seen, it's like this. I can't wait. Rocksteady, they can do no wrong.
That's what I was generally looking for. But okay, so you think that it's not going to be a year of disappointment coming off of the year of 2022? Okay, well, that was my question. I don't know if anybody else has a different answer.
Also, like, if you think God of War is being delayed till next year, if you think Breath of the Wild is being delayed till next year, if you think a Switch 2 is being delayed till next year might be pretty damn good.
I mean,
it kind of depends on what comes out this year.
Yes,
I agree with Kevin.
There's a lot of games that don't have hard. Yes, they're coming out in 2022.
They're not hard.
If them get pushed into 2023. That's right. And if enough of them get pushed into 2023, it won't even matter if there's stuff that's like slated to come out in 2023 we don't know about. There would already be like a solid lineup coming up. If everything that is like on the docket for 2022 actually launches in 2022, 2023 might be a disappointment, but I feel like we can't accurately say until after like E3 and Tokyo Game Show and Gamescom.
I honestly would say until like November. Like, because
maybe
after E3 things could say they're coming out this year, and then we get to November and they don't come out. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just been the last few years. It's just been like close to the chest of like, is this actually coming out? Is this coming out this month, this week? So yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Side thought.
Yeah.
Scorn is actually coming out this year.
Yes, October. I'm feeling it in my bones. I'm feeling it in my bones, baby. I believe.
Starfield's coming out in November.
Yeah, November 11th.
Is that?
No.
Do we think that's actually going to come out, or do we think that's going to get
Yes.
delayed?
I think it's
I
actually
think-
going to come out.
Yes.
I think they're going to force it out, regardless what state it's in, and I think it's going to be freaking trashy, buggy mess.
Because that and Stalker
Yeah.
2 are all that Xbox has as of like what we know right
Stalker
now.
False.
I think this year.
Redfall.
That this year?
Yeah, it's supposed to be summer.
Oh.
Yeah, the Xbox, they were trending on Twitter a couple weeks ago. We've been busy on the show. They were trending on Twitter because people were like, you need more than one show at E3. Like, stop just holding everything, like, at one show. You need to spread your shows out like Nintendo and PlayStation do. Like, what are you doing? Nobody
Really?
knows when any of your games are coming out until, like, a month before, and thank you for Game Pass. It's a great deal. That's literally what all the Twitters was.
Interesting. Okay, well, so yeah, they got about three aces up their sleeve this year. Potential good games. Sony's already had Horizon. They got GT7. They got potentially God of War. They got Stray, and they also have.
They had Sifu.
And Sifu. Yeah, Sifu. I'm sorry, I forgot about that one. Something else I think I'm missing. They got one other thing up their sleeve.
Goodbye, Volcano High.
No. No. Talking about actual good games.
Ooh.
What's that one where the little devil inside?
Is that I feel like that is something that people are looking forward to.
Yeah, it was the highlight of the one state of play that everyone hated.
Yeah, why is... Okay, well, that's a question I can always answer myself later. I don't know, there's still another game that I feel like I'm forgetting about that people were excited for this year, and I can't remember.
Hogwarts Legacy?
That's it.
That might be delayed to next year.
Yes, and I know it's not a PlayStation exclusive because it's multi-plat at this point. I think
no, isn't
at
it
this point
PlayStation only and PC? Or am I wrong on that? I'll look it up. I thought it was, but I could be wrong.
Exclusive. No. You know what I'm thinking of, and I forgot. Final Fantasy 16. Yes,
what about Forspoken?
That one too. Sorry, I forgot about that.
Oh, Hogwarts Legacy is everything. Okay, all right.
Yeah. Okay. So PlayStation's got about like 6 to 7 titles on their arsenal this year, with potential 2 that may not end up releasing this year. Xbox has got 3. Nintendo's got about 5. They've got Mario Strikers. They've got Kirby. They've got Xenoblade. They've got Breath of the Wild 2. They've got...
You want to jump to rumors right now?
Yeah, sure.
Because in Googling this, Tom Henderson was like, hey, not a scoop. Back in we've kind of mentioned this last week, and like we mentioned it today, that the internet is saying that PlayStation might have something in March, and it's not just like one industry insider. It's literally been almost every single person. And the reason they're saying it, no one's like inside has confirmed anything. They're just like everything's aligning to show that there's going to be something in March. And the reason I'm mentioning this is because people believe Hogwarts Legacy is going to be shown off at the March, whatever PlayStation's doing. So, there's just so many things. People are like, March, PlayStation, March, KOTOR, they're going to show off KOTOR, they're going to show off this and that and this.
Okay, so let's spend some time talking about that rumor, because I was reading that rumor just now, yeah. So apparently there's going to be a big PlayStation event coming out in March that would probably detail the rest of 2022. There's another rumor that's set to announce a return of a massive franchise in Q4 2022. This comes from a leaker that originally had posted the Scarlet and Violet leak that had been that the original account got taken down for. A lot of people are pointing towards SOCOM.
Yo.
SOCOM, Infamous, or Jak and Daxter. One of those 3.
Jak and Daxter I can see.
Horizon 3.
SOCOM is wow. It's been a hot minute since a SOCOM game.
I could see SOCOM. A massive.
I
SOCOM was pretty big back in the day.
Yeah, but like, it's gonna be different.
Oh, it'd be different.
Or
Well, who wants to play SOCOM the way it was? The last SOCOM didn't do well.
I mean, you make it to a live service game now. I think it would be much better. That's what
So
they were
you're
trying to
saying,
do back in the day.
Are you saying like make it like Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Yes,
I'm saying
something similar to that.
Okay.
I think if you're gonna do like SOCOM, it's not gonna be the SOCOM people loved. I would imagine that they turn it into like this first-person only type of game.
Or it could be Infamous.
I would hope it's a third person.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, do they need more third-person games, Sony?
Adam, there's a lot more Infamous than I
Oh, I
thought
don't know
in this
about
comment
like
section.
Sony. I just mean third-person shooters are not as plentiful as
Well,
you would think. At least not
also,
good ones.
okay, so SOCOM would make sense because remember, Sony is lacking currently a shooter, like a good shooter
They're
portfolio
lacking
for the
first-person
PlayStation.
shooters.
Okay,
That's
so
what they're
it's still a
lacking.
that's still a shooter regardless, right?
Well, people, the main thing Sony is criticized for is they
Mhm.
lack first-person shooters, and
Mhm.
SOCOM would not be a first-person shooter. So
No.
I don't see a reason to bring SOCOM back.
Okay, it could
No.
be Killzone.
That could be another one, but Killzone came.
Could be.
Resistance.
That's not a
I just don't know.
I'm
massive
going
franchise
along
that they
with
have.
your first-person shooter.
I
theory.
think Resistance, actually, a massive
yeah.
franchise. Resistance.
You're giving that to
would be good.
Insomniac again, though?
I mean, listen, Insomniac's filled with androids as it is. They're continuously just pumping out these amazing AAA games, and they'll just keep doing it.
Resistance, made by both Insomniac and Bluepoint.
Ooh.
What I could see is SOCOM coming exclusively to PSVR 2.
Oh God.
That'd be weird.
Maybe not even just exclusively. Maybe it's just being like one of the main pushes for it. Because
Eternal VR.
the last SOCOM, it was all PSVR or PS Move. It had big support with that as well.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a good point.
That's an interesting thought. How come there's no bullet hells for VR?
Probably because the current VR wouldn't be able to sustain that amount of particles moving in that with the processing power.
Right.
I don't think so. I don't think the current PSVR could sustain something like that. I mean, it was barely keeping up with just 30 frames per second on the games that we were playing.
Cause like that would
You're
be
not wrong.
Cool.
So
You have like
it's first gen tech. I mean,
sure, but like I feel like VR would be an interesting avenue for a bullet hell game because you could like
sure.
see it coming at you, and like Beat Saber already has stuff that you have to like avoid, and like one of the other games where bullets are flying at you, so you got to avoid them.
Super hot, yeah. Super hot and Beat Saber.
There are bullet hell VR games.
Oh, okay.
They're just not to the capacity that Returnal is.
Yeah, and also they look mostly on rails.
Yes.
Oh,
I think you see when you have the difference in processing power that a PS5 and a PSVR 2 would have, you could probably more easily implement something like a SOCOM or a Returnal into something like that, especially given the higher hertz on the display. That would make more sense to do it there. First gen tech would be more difficult, which is why you probably keep people on rails while you're doing something like a bullet hell. So all you have to do is just dodge it out of the way, and you're not really trying to do too many things with that game.
Right.
Also, anyway, why not Twisted Metal?
I mean, I don't know if that's the massive franchise that they're looking to reboot.
I mean, the TV show's a thing, and then they're talking about, there was rumors of Twisted Metal.
Yes, but
yeah, that's fair.
That could be the one revealed. So I'm just going by, like, what we've been told in the past, like...
Twisted Metal would be an interesting one to try to bring back. I don't know.
I don't think we need it, though.
No, I don't think so
either.
That franchise, no, I'm sorry, that genre is just not something that people care about anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, maybe if they do it right.
Yeah. I mean, anything's possible, but like, Yeah, I
Well, let me
don't
ask
know.
this, so we can kind of go back to the original rumor here. What do we think? Is this March of like okay? I'm assuming it's like a 40-minute event. Well, because that was our last
Big
duration of their
one,
last
yeah.
big event, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's keep it to 40 minutes. What do you think? Or give me just general consensus thoughts. I'm not looking for anything detailed, but like, what do you think Sony's looking to nail in a 40-minute bigger event now after the last State of Play, which was just Gran Turismo centric, right? There was nothing else there, just Gran Turismo 7. Are they looking to just hammer down what's coming out in 2022 and pull like a Nintendo? Or are they looking to say, here's the projects that you've wanted to see, and here's what we're working on for the foreseeable future? Give me a consensus of what you guys think
I mean,
we'll
I'll go
see
first if
on
everyone's
March.
okay
Yeah,
with that.
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Based on their last big show in September,
Yeah.
they would show updates on things they've already shown with a few surprises. Like, that's their conferences always. They go, hey, we showed you this. Hey, what's going on with Final Fantasy? What 50? What is it? What's the one
16.
that's 16? What's going on with that? Like, hey, here's another look at Forspoken. Here's another look at God of War. Here's like the first official gameplay for Spider-Man 2. Here's a non-CGI trailer for Wolverine. If they have that, I doubt they would have that. But like what's the update on KOTOR? Like I Harry Potter could be there. I really think it would just be like mostly things we know with like 3 to 5 unknowns. And I would say it's mostly 2022 and with a few 2023 because that's what you got to do. That's what a good conference is.
Yeah.
What's coming now, what's coming later, what's coming in the future.
Okay. Anybody else have any other thoughts on that? Any other predictions or anything that they may think Sony would have for this event? Okay. All right. I think I generally agree with Adam. I think they're gonna have exactly that type of conference. They're not gonna go full Nintendo. They're gonna kind of just sprinkle their own stuff in there and say, here's our lineup for 2022, and here's what you can look forward to beyond, and here's some surprises that you had no idea about. You know.
Or PC.
That would be actually a more, yeah, that would be a modern Sony thing to do. Back in the day, probably you'd never expect that from Sony, but yeah,
they would probably announce The Last of Us remaster coming to PlayStation 5 and PC this fall. Or next spring or something to go with the TV show, because apparently the TV show is next year.
Probably a port for Last of Us 2 unless we're getting factions.
Give us factions.
I would rather have factions.
Give me factions. Destino, get to work. Type in them ones and zeros and print out factions. I have 3D printer and print it out. You know what I mean? I don't know how any technology works.
You think we're gonna see anything with see anything more PlayStation VR 2 during this March event, or do you think
I would assume. Okay. So I have two thoughts, two possibilities. The March event, the main focus is PSVR, or it is not mentioned at all, and they have a separate thing for it. I do not see an in between.
Okay. So either it's there or it's not. There's nothing.
Yeah, I don't see it only being like 10 minutes of the show there as the main focus, or just not being there.
Something they haven't done in a while is really talk about their systems, the ecosystem of PlayStation and things like that. We are due for Project Spartacus. Do you think they will mention that or anything to do with PS5
that would be towards the end.
Yes.
I think. Yeah, Destino, take over.
What are your thoughts on that? Towards the end? Yeah. Do you think they're going to go into detail and talk about this? Like,
they have to, right? They can't be like, hey, Project Spartacus is real, and it's called PlayStation Plus.
Plus?
Yeah, Plus. Fancy PlayStation Plus.
PLOOS.
Yeah, or like, hey, we're revamping PlayStation Plus. The PlayStation Plus collection is going to be basically PlayStation now, it's going to have 4,000 games in it.
Oh my
Here are
God.
the tiers. By the way, have you heard about Crunchyroll? Yeah, it sucks. Don't watch that, you weebs. Anyways, continuing.
Okay.
They weren't
Alright.
throwing that in. That was just they were dissing everybody who watches it.
Gotcha.
Trying to get
Okay.
you.
Well,
They're gonna be like, hey, you like movies on PlayStation? First movie we're doing, No Way Home, comes with everybody's PlayStation 5.
that's actually pretty genius marketing,
That's
man. Because that was a good movie.
yeah, that's how you do it. Hey, you get this, you get tickets to an advanced screening of Into the Spider-Verse 2 or Across the Spider-Verse, whatever the hell that's called.
I think it's Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah, you still got to see the first one. It's so good.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
No, it is. It's really good. I highly recommend.
I know. I'm not saying if it's good or not. I'm saying I don't know if I want to watch it.
Oh, you do. Yeah, you really do.
No, I don't really think I need to. But it's
No,
alright.
I promise. It's like my favorite animated movie of all time.
I 100% appreciate that, and I think that you're a great person, and I really like your personality. But I just don't think it's gonna work out.
Are you breaking up with me?
Somebody had to do it.
I mean,
Are you all breaking up with me? Wow, this poly relationship I really thought would work out, but I guess
Okay.
you can only take a train once a year. You know what I mean?
Last question on this one. I'll move on to the next rumor, since we're actually in rumors now. Do you think we're going to see anything related to oh shit, I had it in my head and I totally forgot it. Oh, I got it. Anything related to GTA, since we do have the GTA ports releasing.
Oh boy.
And
I mean, yeah, they'll be like, hey. And then everybody again will get excited and be like, oh my god, it's GTA 6! But it's not. GTA 6.
Okay. That's why I wanted to leave that anyway, so we're good there. Okay. Next rumor I'm gonna pick here. According to a 4chan leak, Sega's 5-year plan for Sonic has been leaked out.
Again?
This is more. 2022 is release of second Sonic movie.
Who's
Release
watching
of Sonic.
TV in the background?
The wife.
Oh. I don't know why I hear it now. Didn't hear it before. Weird.
I don't know, maybe the way I was laying or something.
Yeah.
Release of Sonic Prime on Netflix. Release of Sonic Frontiers, the game. I forgot about Sonic Frontiers coming out this year too.
That was Prime.
I don't know. Release of new 2D game being developed by B Team in 2023. Release of Sonic the Hedgehog live action series on Paramount Plus 2023. This is all 2023 stuff now. DLC for Sonic Frontiers. Renew Sonic Prime for second season. Mario and Sonic Paris 2024 game. And then 2024, release a third Sonic movie, new traditional 3D Sonic game, spin-off game by Outside Studio. And the next 2 years, Sonic 35th Anniversary Celebration and Sonic Adventure remakes. And then 2027, Sonic Adventure 3.
I think the TV show and movie stuff is real. I think they've already confirmed that.
I think the Paramount one is. I don't know about Sonic Prime on Netflix. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't know. I accept that. I don't know what that is. Because I'm pretty sure they had this whole deal with Paramount.
Yeah, they do.
That's why that's coming to there.
I mean, but Netflix has. I mean, Sony has Spider-Man movies on Netflix, even though.
Well, Sony has specifically made a deal with Netflix. Remember that whole deal?
Also, No Way Home is coming up on Stars first, if I remember, versus Disney Plus or Netflix.
Yeah.
How that makes any sense, I don't know.
Because they had a deal with them originally, and then they moved to Netflix and made their deal. But the Last of Us show is on HBO because they made a deal with HBO for one show.
Sony's got to stop sleeping around. Just stick with one.
Well, Sony, they're like, we're diversifying our portfolio.
Ah, I see. Anyway, back to the Sonic rumor. I'm sorry, I went off topic there. I apologize.
Sorry.
Yeah, Sonic Frontiers makes sense. I don't know about the Netflix show, and then they're going way far. 2026, 2027. I mean,
Yeah, I would assume that's all guesses at that point.
that's all guesses. I don't think they're gonna do Sonic Adventure remakes. That's years. That's 2 decades, 3 decades almost. I think no, 2 decades. I'm an idiot. I don't know how to count. 2 decades away from the original adventures. Like, why would you make it then? That's weird. But okay. Yeah. Any other thoughts on this? Okay. Next one. Fallout New Vegas 2 reportedly in very early talks at Microsoft, according to a VGC article. Don't know when, don't know what time. They're just very early talks. Talking years and years away. Jeez, when did Fallout New Vegas come out? That was 2013?
No.
When was that?
Before 2013.
2012? 2010? 2010. Oh god.
Yeah, because it came out on the PS3 and Xbox.
So we wouldn't see this game for probably till close to 2026, 2025 maybe?
I'm curious if Obsidian would be making it again. I don't know how many studios they have because they're working on that other one.
It's The Elder Scrolls 6.
No. The
76?
No, the other game that came out. Remember they split off?
Oh,
Did their own
Avowed?
thing? No. Oh my god, you bought it for me. The Outer Worlds 2.
Oh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that they're working on that.
Because they had that great trailer at E3.
Forgot about that. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know. I would assume they'd want the original team working on New Vegas,
So,
right?
I don't know.
Make more sense.
I would assume. I don't know how big Obsidian is at this point.
Okay. Any other thoughts? Alright. Next one here. Classic games are reportedly a major part of the PlayStation Game Pass rival, aka Project Spartacus. So this is coming off of a VGC article from some journalist claiming Project Spartacus is pretty close to launching.
Wasn't it Jeff Grubb?
Venture. Oh, it is Jeff Grubb. Why did they go say it this way? Okay. Well, it was the next sentence, so I just didn't read it yet. Probably close to actually launching. Something's probably going to happen by the end of this month. Don't think it necessarily means publicly. Think in terms of internal milestone of where the service needs to be. According to Jeff Grubb, Spartacus will be comprised of 3 tiers priced up to $16 a month. Right now they're called Essential, Extra, and Premium. The pricing could be placeholder, but the pricing is $10 a month for Essential, $13 a month for Extra, and $16 a month for Premium. For Premium, $16 a month, you get it's like EA Play, not full games, but full game trials. First-party titles could offer these trials that are part of the Premium tier. You get classic games and streaming. None of the other tiers will have cloud streaming. You also get classic games. I don't know what the classic games means, but I do know that it's part of a major Premium tier. So you have game trials, classic games, and streaming on Premium tier. For the extra tier, you get downloadable game catalog. Anything on PS Now that was downloadable seems like that it would be in here. He heard it includes up to 300 games. Don't get cloud streaming, but you do get 300 games that you can download. I would just take the extra one for downloading. Who's going to cloud stream? Essential is PS Plus with this monthly games that you know today. Yeah, why would they raise regular PS Plus? It's $5 a month right now.
Why not?
I mean, you're not getting anything extra with it.
Raise it. Original.
Yeah, $16 a month. That's pretty steep.
I'm sure there'll be a yearly thing you could buy.
It's about $200 a year after tax.
Because Mystic was talking about in this video too that it would be around that, but they're definitely going to do a yearly thing that saves a lot of money.
So you get it for
'Cause
180 for a year instead of 200. Maybe save
That's
20 bucks.
192.
probably less. I mean, because
I would
if the
have to
person's
imagine
committing
less.
a whole year of service, they have to give some decent discount. Like,
160 be the max.
isn't it? What is it right now? If you went monthly for PS Plus, it's not $5.
No, it's like, isn't it $7.99 a month? $8 a month? Or is it $10 a month?
I thought it was 10
I think
for
it is
1
10.
month. Yeah, which would equate to $120
Yeah,
But
it's
if you
10.
buy a
a
year,
year.
it's $60.
Yeah.
That doesn't
So-
sound right.
No, that's true. Yeah, no, just looking it up.
They'd probably do something similar.
Who the hell buys PS Plus monthly then?
A lot of
If
people.
somebody wants to try it,
Or they only want it for a month.
yeah.
Yeah. Hey, if you only have 5 months to game a year, it's still cheaper to buy it per month.
But for $10 more, I could have 6 more months.
Well, if you're
Yeah, but I mean-
you can only game 5 months out of the year, like a few months out of the year, like it's not worth it.
Yeah, plus, not everybody plays online either.
Yeah,
So.
the people who
Okay.
do play online, they're playing PS3. As seen in the other
Yeah.
Mystic video, they were like, "I refuse to pay for online service."
Yeah, it's so crazy. There's still people playing on PS3 because
Well,
it's free.
Yeah, and Mystic was like, "It's been 13 years, my guy. Move on."
I was like, oh my god, the guy was going on about that, and I was like, dude, what?
Well, that was GTA 5, right? They were playing online.
I
Or was
think
it something
there
else?
was
I think it
that
runs.
and Rainbow Six as well.
Rainbow Six, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
That thing still run okay on PS3? GTA 5? Oh my god.
I think they stopped
Somewhat.
it on PS3. I think
Yeah,
it
online,
ended,
'cause
but there's also now you can like get an app for your phone, and there's some servers for some games. I don't think GTA 5 is one of them though.
Oh god. Yeah, with all the updates that game got, I would have thought it doesn't run very well on PS3 anymore.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they killed it too.
Okay. Makes sense.
So if it's 192, 16 a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'd probably do something for like 100 a year,
I would imagine so.
or
But you can't buy Game
95
Pass
or
for a
90.
year, can you?
No, you can only buy that monthly.
3 months. You can do 3 months, I think.
3 months or a month, yeah. 3
Yeah.
months or 1 month. And 3 months is like, what, $50? No. $40?
What? No, I don't know. Jesus, I don't know. I don't think so.
3 months is 45.
No, but if you buy the 3 month... Oh, is that the 3 month subscription? Or is that if you buy 3
Yeah,
separate
regular
months?
price for 3-month Ultimate is $45.
So it's still 15 a month.
Yeah.
So you're not saving any money there.
No.
Yeah, so 160 a year.
I mean, but
For
they're
Ultimate
putting
Game
new
Pass.
games on it day one.
Right. I'll have to see what they...
And that's only 120 a year. No, I don't know what the hell that is math-wise. I'm bad at math.
Math.
It's 180
What
a
is
year.
this? If
Yeah,
you
that's not
if you
bad.
just get Xbox Game Pass, not Ultimate, it's $60 for 6 months.
Yeah, it's not bad. You're still
And
getting
this-
your money's worth.
And this
120 a
tier,
year, which is the same as PS Plus
so then
right
whatever
now.
this rumored Project Spartacus is that it would be, you get the PS Now catalog, you get the classics, you get full game trials of first party games for $16 a month. Or
Yeah, I mean,
$192.
when we were talking about what does Sony need to do for a Game Pass competitor, I literally said everything that's rumored here. That's what they needed to do, and if they nail it, then this will be great. I'm concerned about how their backwards compatibility library is going to be. I'm concerned about their I'm concerned about all of this just because how Sony is. But if they nail it, like, it could be real good. Is it a game trial like Sony has done where once it's done downloading the timer starts? Like, or is it even where you download the game trial? Like, there's a lot there.
Yeah.
Is it only game trials for PlayStation games? Or is it like other parties games too?
He seems to say it's first party titles, so I would think it's just for PlayStation games.
Yeah, so that's very interesting. Could be good. Kevin, you have any thoughts? You live? Watching MasterChef? Kevin left. He's watching MasterChef.
Kevin's dead.
Even if he's not watching MasterChef, it'll be funny.
Alright. I got... Oh boy, I gotta sneeze. Sorry. I got one more. The next one I got here is Treyarch supposedly making a standalone free-to-play COD zombie game for 2023. So supposedly this lines up with how we obviously they've already confirmed that a mainstream COD game is not going to be out in 2023. They're taking a year off. This would be the replacement so that they still have a game coming out in 2023. And it's not a mainstream one. It's just a COD zombie game free to play. This comes off of Twitter by user COD Modern Warfare 2 Informer. So, not anybody reputable that I've seen before, but that's just huge rumor. There will be a free-to-play 2023 Treyarch Zombies game. This could be huge for Call of Duty franchise if executed correctly. Because there's no free-to-play Call of Duty except for Call of Duty Mobile right now.
Isn't that thing free to play?
Warzone?
Yeah, isn't that free to play?
Oh, mistake. Yes. Warzone and Call of Duty Mobile are the only two free-to-play Call of Duties. But see, Warzone is a battle royale only. It's not like traditional Call of Duty. So you take zombies and put it into free-to-play mode. And I think that would do very well for Activision, Microsoft. They'd make a crap ton of money off of that, I think. Just microtransactions alone, they'd make a very, very handsome amount of money. People would jump on that because I know zombies is a very popular thing with COD. It'd be something that people would want, honestly. I could see that as being very real. Especially to just take a placeholder for 2023 while they have the bigger studios take a year off and really focus on the game and kind of dial back and see what they need to do with the franchise to make it relevant again. Yeah. Wish Kevin was here. I could have his opinion on this, but
too busy watching MasterChef.
Kevin's dead. And with that, that's the end of rumors. That's it. That's all I got. And also, it's about time we end the podcast for today. Thank you, everybody, for sticking around and watching this podcast. Probably one of the more discussion-oriented ones, just kind of, talking amongst ourselves here. We'll see you guys next week, same time, same place. Crafting a Chat, signing off. Please go get your vaccines and wear a mask. COVID's not over. Stop thinking it is. Watch us on twitch.tv/craftingachat or youtube.com/startingtoolate with 2 R's. We'll see you guys next week. Have a nice time, bitches.
Also, bye.